Ronnie and Braedyn here from RBC Music Store. We're going to talk about our first guitar we ever bought, or our parents bought. My parents bought my first guitar. It was a Kent Les Paul Sunburst copy, Les Paul copy. I had a Yamaha amp to go along with it, and I had a Boss pedal I bought. It was metal, like a metal pedal. I think it was green, black, gold. I can't remember the colors, but I was looking for the Brown sound, the Van Halen sound with that guitar, and I thought I was close back then, but I went on and bought myself a Kramer Reliable Music later on, and they had a Floyd Rose on it, and so I thought I was something back then. But what was your first guitar?
My first guitar was a LTD C10, and it was just satin black, just plain looking. And then my first amp that I got with it was a Fender Mustang. I think it was a 15 watt, maybe 25. Those are modeling amps, and mine was the first gen of it. And then my first pedal that I ever got was a Boss metalcore pedal. It sounded terrible through the Mustang. The generation of Mustang I had could not handle pedals, so it just sounded bad with that. And then
You still have your
yeah, I still have the guitar. And where's yours at, right?
It's long gone. Hopefully somebody has it, but it's probably pretty worn out. So.
And I still have the Mustang amp as well. Do you have your Yamaha?
I sure don't. I have no idea what that guitar or amp, amp is.
I can't keep up with this stuff.
I got some good sounds out of that amp. It wasn't a tube amp; it was a solid state. But bought my first tube amp was a PV Classic 30.
Alright.
And I finally got me a Vox AC30. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah. And what age did you start playing guitar?
I was technically about between 12, 13, 14, somewhere around there. Skip's 3.5 years younger than me, so I think I was around 12 to 14.
Alright. I was about 13, 14, I think.
Yeah. I didn't get too caught up in it until high school. I heard Van Halen 1, and I was like, I got to figure out what he's doing. So
it took me about 3 years before I really got into it.
Right. Well, talking about your first guitar, comment on the bottom of our video here on your first guitar, and tell us your experience with it. And if you ever want help with a guitar here at RBC, we have a whole bunch of Gibsons right here. This might be kind of tough for your first guitar, expensive for your first guitar, but we can help you with a beginner guitar or a pro style guitar if you really want to go big, or however as far as you want to go with it. So come check us out at RBC Music Store. Comment at the bottom about your first guitar.